Okay. Sorry, I started a little early. So I've been meaning to make a video. It has been like 2 months. Actually, I think it's been like four. I tried to make it sound better than it was. I've just been so busy. Not that I have that many people dying to watch my videos, whatever. But anyway, I was living in South Carolina and I moved out to California, and then I now have my job there, which I work between 50 and 55 hours a week. So I'm always doing that. I have three roommates. So there's just a bunch of stuff going on, and I just came back to Ohio to visit my dad for Thanksgiving, and I was just like, I need to make a video because I need to start it up again. So that's why I've been so MIA to the few people who care. And basically, I'm going to talk a little bit about the program I'm doing. There's this crazy piece of hair. A little bit about the program I'm doing today. So not really going into a particular subject. Well, I guess kind of Americorps. But more to come probably in a few days. And once again, every week, hopefully updating. Maybe every 2 weeks just with my schedule. But once again, a week or two, I should have, updates with more subjects of worldly things going on. So a big one that I'm now noticing is education and things like that. I'm in a program. It's called CalServes. It's an Americorps program, and it is wonderful. Trust me, there's days where I'm tired, and there's days where I'm just like, I can't do it. I don't want to go in. I'm so done. But you'll walk in, and kids will just freak out and come up to you and be like, give you massive hugs, or be like, Miss Juliana, and be waving at you, and then suddenly it's a little more worth it, and you're just like, okay, now I remember why I'm here. So needless to say, it has been so far the best experience of my life. I think it can be hard working with organizations because it can be hard to always get the support you need, and there's all these loopholes and things you have to do for all the grants you have. So that can be really challenging and not always the most attractive thing, but overall it's wonderful. So basically, I go to work around 7:45. I start around 8, and I tutor from 8 till about 2:40, just 4 students, but I have some breaks in there for planning and a lunch. And then at 2:40, I have Cool School, which is an after-school program, and I am in charge of 5th grade classroom. So that was definitely interesting at first because I've always worked with really little kids, 3, 4, and 5, and I was like, you know what, I want to change it up. So I got 5th grade, and at first I was like, oh my God, they're so crazy. I'm ripping my hair. I don't know what to do. But me and my partner have got it a lot under control. My kids are so wonderful. They're so great. And just some of the things that happen, especially since they're a little older, is just hilarious. But in after school, we basically either do kids lit or kids math, sometimes both, but either of those. And then we'll have snack and rec time. They'll always have homework time, and then have a specialist. So I'm the science specialist, so I move around and do science in different grades. But it is seriously, it's a lot of work, but I mean, in the program, outside of the program, and so on, I'm just having such an amazing time. And I definitely think if you're at a point in your life where you don't know exactly where you're going, and you're in that senior year of high school, and you're just applying to school, and I'm going to go in on declared, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Don't do it. No, you won't figure yourself out. And I know a lot of people wouldn't support you taking a year off, but it's not like that. It's try and get into an Americorps program. Honestly, it will help you decide so much what you want to do. Maybe you'll be like, you know what, I don't want to do this with my life, but like me, I don't want to be a teacher with my life. And that helped me, being in this program has helped me solidify it. But for the year, I think it is amazing, and I love what I'm doing, and I love my kids, and I love teaching. But do I want to do it the rest of my life? No. So I think, if you're at a point in your life where you're not sure what you're doing, you're not sure where you're going, do something unconventional. Join an Americorps program. There are hundreds and thousands out there. And I mean, there's ones where you can do everything from nature and damage control to teaching to living in a teepee in Alaska for a few months. The possibilities are endless. Just go on their website, figure it out. There's NCCC, which is going to be, I think there's 5 different stations, and they actually have living and just give you a really small stipend. And That's for like your food and just other expenses beyond housing. Then there's state national, which has a million programs, which is what I'm in, and they give you a living stipend, and normally you'll get on government funding things as well. So that's what I'm in. Then there's also Vista, which you do have to have a degree, college degree most of the time to get into. So if you're out of college and you don't know what you're doing, Vista's really cool if you're really into business and marketing and writing and those kind of sides of things. Not so hands-on, more with grants and things like that. Also, reaching out to, the older population, there's the senior corps as well in Americorps. So we have some senior corps members at some different schools that Cal serves as part of. Not my school, but and some other schools they have them, and they're really great people, and they have a lot of experience and things like that. And I know we have some older volunteers at my school, and they're just like the best to get in your classroom because they like know so much. They're so helpful. So definitely there's that. But definitely, if you don't know what you're doing, Americorps is wonderful. And I know they're trying to cut the funding for it, and some days when I'm like really having a bad day, I'm just like, oh my God, I guess I understand why, but you know what? I don't, because if you actually think about it, it's a big commitment and it's a lot of work, but the government needs to think of it so much not as benefiting, like, I don't know. It benefits the people that do it so much. My fifth grade students have given me more than I could ever give them, but the government needs to think in terms of, what if we had to hire the workforce to tutor these students, to do an after-school program, to take care of these natural disasters, to reach out in our communities. If they had to hire the workforce to do that, they would, not directly them, but our economy and people in our economy and businesses would be spending so much more money in school systems, and a lot of them would not have the availability to do that. And who would suffer? The generation underneath us, or the generation growing up now, or the people who need help. They would suffer because we don't have these people willing to work for such a small wage to come in and, do the work that needs to be done. So you definitely need to look at it from that perspective, and I think the funding needs to definitely continue. And I don't necessarily think it needs to go up by any means, but I definitely don't think it needs to dwindle, and I don't think it needs to be cut. We're so willing, and the Peace Corps is such an admirable program, and we're so willing to fund that. Why not fund things on our own soil? I love helping the world. I want to join the Peace Corps. I think it's awesome, but let's do that, and let's help the people of our country and not cut, because not only is it helping the people that involve themselves in the program and are the workers. I have been given more than I honestly said, this is the best year of my life. I have grown up so much. I have learned so much. And so you're not only helping us to become a part of it, but you're helping everyone's lives that, we're able to interact with. And whether that be a fifth grade classroom or 4 tutoring students, or in all 150 plus students that me and my coworkers interact with, or if it's, people living in the poor communities and people that are building for them and building homes and helping there, people helping in the food kitchen that are then helping, the people who don't have enough to eat. They're all doing this for such a small wage, and therefore, helping the people around them in their community. And who would say that these people in the community would get helped if it wasn't for the people willing to work for such a small wage to do so? So I think definitely keeping Americorps funded and keeping it something that we look to as, a great thing, and, recognizing it as more than just, oh, these people didn't know what the hell to do with their life, now they're serving. No, it's not like that. And even if that is what they're doing, look at all the people that are benefiting from that. So definitely keep the funding for Americorps. Definitely keep posted with that, because that's a big topic right now in government. So that's where I'm at, living in Northern California, helping kids. It's awesome. Once again, if you don't know where you're going in life, look into Americorps. They've got great stuff. City Year is awesome. They're a branch under Americorps. CalSTRS, what I do, is awesome. NCCC, great. Just go on their website, look what you're into, and find something that'll help you find yourself. And, maybe it'll help you rule things out and say, hell no, I don't want to do this. But maybe, in ruling things out, you find what you want to do and you find yourself. And that's where I've come. So that's what I'm into. Look for something probably about every 2 weeks with my schedule. We'll be going into more subjects and things like that. Really excited about that. I've been getting a lot of knowledge on some really interesting topics, so I'm pretty pumped. We might even get into a few political things, which can be a little bit, but not so much geared toward just, problems, even though politics can be really problematic. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably make a video while I'm on break, but not post it for a while. So we'll talk soon. Thanks for waiting for me. And for the few people who comment on my homeless and America video, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're watching these and getting something from them. That's awesome. Same with my sex trafficking video. Check out the other ones. And go in peace. Thanks. Bye.